Have you been hearing more about cryptocurrency lately and is making you feel like you want to get started but you just don't know where to go? You don't know how you should dive in? Well, if that's you, then you're in the right place. In this video, I'm going to give you the top 3 tips that I think every new cryptocurrency investor needs to know.
Hey, you were tuned in to Things Studs Buy, so come through if the stud is how you identify.
It's your girl Mel Row from Things Studs Buy, where we review the Things Studs Buy while also showcasing the fact that it's an entire lifestyle and giving the studs a place to feel seen and represented. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. So the first one, and I know you've heard it before, you're going to be like, really? Come on, Mel. I mean, really, is never invest more than you can afford. And I know you've heard it several times, but I have to say it because it really is true. But hopefully I can just give a little bit more examples than what you have heard before. So you might have $500 in your bank account, you might have $1,000 in your bank account, and you're like, okay, I'm going to invest in this thing and just see what happens. But if you do that and something happens, you have some type of emergency, or you can't pay a bill, then that means that you can't afford it. So having the money physically sitting there doesn't mean that is something that you can afford. So I'd like to say, give examples and say, do it something like this. Let's just say you're gonna go to the bar on Friday. Well, if you normally go to the bar and spend $100, how about this Friday? Don't go to the bar and take that $100 and invest that in cryptocurrency. So remember, if you see it start to go down, if it's a day or two or a week or some type of news happen and people are starting to sell and, you know, getting scared and they're selling, and you see it starting to go down, then guess what? It doesn't matter, because you knew that that $100 you were going to spend in the bar and you would have never gotten that money back. You would have never seen any type of return on that $100 from the bar. So you should be fine with it. Take that money and throw it into cryptocurrency. So that's what I mean when I say make sure that you do not invest more than you can afford. And the second thing is to know your end goal, right? Please know your end goal, meaning, do you want to get rich? Are you investing in cryptocurrency to get rich? Are you investing in cryptocurrency just to supplement your income? Or are you investing in cryptocurrency for extra money, like let's say so you can travel or something? That's really important. And the reason why is because a lot of times we can let people pull us, you know, this way and that way, right? And you really, it only happens when you don't start on solid ground, when you don't start with a good foundation. But if you knew from the beginning what it is you're trying to do, it will help you have better expectations, and it will help you deal with FOMO, fear of missing out, meaning no one can come to you. If you know your strategy or you know your end goal is just so that you can supplement your income or so that you can save a little bit of money to go traveling or something like that, no one can come to you and say, hey, this cryptocurrency is the next best thing, and, you know, take your savings, take all the money out of your 401k or what have you and throw it in this because it's gonna make you rich. That wasn't your end goal anyway, so you shouldn't have the fear of missing out. You shouldn't jump into the next best thing or the next whatever because it's gonna make you rich when that really wasn't your end goal. Also, if your end goal was to get rich, or is to get rich, then guess what? Then you should have you shouldn't have expectations of getting rich if you're only going to invest $100, $50, or whatever the case may be. Now, going back to number one, there's nothing wrong with that. If you can only afford $100 or $50, then by all means, that's what you should be investing. So don't let people make you feel bad about that if that's all you can realistically afford. But on the flip side, don't think that you're going to get rich by only putting $50, $100 in. If you want to get rich, maybe you do have $5,000 that you've been saving because you want to buy a car. So instead of buying a car, maybe you continue to Uber for a while. Maybe you continue to, you know, drive the same car that you have, and you take that $5,000 and you put it in something that has the potential to 1,000x, 2,000x, whatever the case may be. Then you have a better opportunity or a better chance to get rich. And also, speaking of not letting people, you know, pull you this way and that way. Don't let anyone else's expectation on what rich is determine your expectation of what rich is. Meaning, you might think $1 million, or you get $1 million, you're rich, but tell a billionaire that he's gonna wake up tomorrow and have only $1 million in the bank. He definitely will not be feeling rich, right? So there's people out there that will tell you $200,000 is nothing, $300,000 is nothing. But if that's rich to you, and you know that you can take that and how you'll parlay it and what you'll do with it, and if that's rich to you, then keep that and keep that thought, keep that mindset, and just, you know, work towards that. And then if your end goal is to just travel or something like that, there's people out there that will make you feel bad because you're not the type of person that wants to hold or hodl, you know, long term. So they'll make you feel bad like you're not a real cryptocurrency investor because you want to pull profits and stuff like that. But if you knew from the beginning that your end goal was to make a couple extra dollars so that you can travel, once you get to $1,500 or $2,000 or $2,500, whatever type of vacation you want, once you get that amount of money inside of your cryptocurrency, wallet, then you can go ahead and you can sell that, sell a portion, all of it, some of it, however it is that you want to do. But the point is, you knew what it was that you were trying to do, and you will not let anyone's thoughts, you know, discourage you or encourage you to do something that you didn't really want to do in the first place. So that leads me to the third tip. Now there's many more, but again, I said these are my top 3 tips that I think that a beginner should know. So you need to know from the beginning, are you going to be a holder or hodler, however you want to pronounce it, same thing, or a trader? So are you going to get in this cryptocurrency and your plan is to only keep it for a week or 2 and flip it or double it or whatever the case may be, and then trade it for this other cryptocurrency, or maybe to, you know, cash out or whatever the case may be? Is that what you're trying to do? Or are you trying to hold something? Are you trying to hold something like Bitcoin as a store of value and keep it for a long term, like people that invested in gold and silver, like what they do, and they hold it for a long time? So know that from the beginning, again, because this will help you stick to your guns, and it will help you just to, you know, stay the course and do whatever it is that you want to do. So there's going to be people that that talk bad about the traders, and they'll never make money, they'll never get rich, because the end game should always be to hold. And then you have the people that that trade will be like, oh, they're crazy. Do you know how much money they left on the table? If they would have taken profits at this point and then bought back in at this point, they would have made so much money. You have to do your research so that you can decide which person that you are and stick to your guns. So I know I said I want to give you 3, but guys, I want to give you a bonus, because I always like to under promise and over deliver. So the bonus that I want to give you is to think about a hard storage wallet, so that you don't have to keep your cryptocurrencies on the exchanges. This way it'll be a lot safer for you. You don't have to worry about if someone hacked into, let's say your exchange is Coinbase or something, then you don't have to worry about someone hacking into there, because you have that you have it all on your wallet. So I can do a video about that if that's something that you're interested in. I can do a video letting you know which wallet I use, and we can take it from there. So guys, once again, if you got value from this, please give me a like, and also share, tell a friend to tell a friend. I appreciate, you know, you guys watching the video and coming on to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.